Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest rally video. Today I'll be showcasing some clips from my guild FU. We will be zeroing 100 million troops in today's video. He started at 1.567 or 1.567 billion might, was in his monster hunting gear. It's not something you want to do when you're around our guild. Do not sleep in your monster hunting guild, or you may wake up with 100 million less troops than you did yesterday. So again, FU is my guild. It is a 200 person guild split across two shells, so it's a little bit different than a normal guild that has two different guilds. It is not ally guilds. We are literally one guild. You can go to any shell you want. We technically have a third shell too if we ever need 300 people, but we are currently recruiting, so if you guys want to join us, let me know. I will leave the recruiters in the description down below. Go message one of them and ask if you want to join. So again, he's already been rallied a couple times at this point. The recording did start a little late. As you can see, he's down already quite a bit. We've hit him quite a bit as well. A lot of his troops have already died. I think most of his front line's actually pretty much taken out at this point. It looks like Catfish is going to be the next rally lead. He's already down 300 million might from his starting. And again, we zeroed him in 27 minutes. So it's basically one guild. We just split across two different shells doing double rallies here. So like I said, you can go to whatever guild you want at any time you feel like it. If we need more fillers in one guild, you just jump over there. If you need more fillers in this guild, you jump over there. So again, you are not stuck in any of these guilds. You can go to whatever you want. It's a lot of fun because again, we always have doubles running. Pretty much never have a single rally going because why would you when you have so many people? And again, like I said, we just split into two guilds because they're already set up for that. So whatever rally lead wants to go to that guild, wants to go to that guild, you can go over there. And again, same thing. If you have another rally needs to go to that guild, you go over there. So anyways, so yeah, you can see he's already down 300 million might. And like I said, he didn't have much time to actually get on because we zeroed him in 27 minutes and he had 100 million troops. Well, 98 point whatever, but plus he was getting reinforcements. So it was like rallying 100 million troops. So maybe he didn't lose 100, it was only 98. But it looks like Eli T85 is going to be coming in next. You can see we still haven't burned him, but keep in mind, he probably still has 60 million troops even after all these rallies. Sir Twins is coming in. I think this is the one we actually do burn him. Again, I'll go through the reports more at the end of the video. I think this is the first report we actually get, though. So you can see 290 million might drop. He was actually at 50 million troops when he burned the first time, and it was for 16.7 million reds pretty much on that first hit, which is insane. Like, I remember back in the day, 50 million troops, you could have, like, you could eat a rally party with 50 million troops back in the day pretty easily. Wouldn't have much problem, but nowadays, if you're off in your monster hunting gear, 50 million troops, you could literally burn on that rally. I know you are. This guy was missing, obviously, his front line probably at this point, but still, 50 million troops should be enough to eat a rally, even in monster hunting gear, but obviously nowadays, stats are way more insane, and that's not actually something you can do anymore. You have to have your war gear on, you have to be countering all that stuff, or you're not safe at all, because he's already lost 50 million troops at this point, or actually almost 70 million troops at this point. He's down to 33 million, so yeah, so if he doesn't get on right now, he's pretty much zero in the next couple rallies. So again, I don't think he's getting on because they did kick him out of the guild, so I guess they couldn't reach him or whatever happened, so ended up kicking him out of the guild, so he's now guildless. He has no reinforcements for the first couple rallies. He was actually getting reinforced for those, so I guess they decided it wasn't worth it when he had 50 million troops left. So I think they kicked him out when he had like 50 million troops. I mean, unless he's like quit the game, I think you should still be reinforcing him, especially in his front line at that point, because or this happens with a 50 million troop burn where he lost 16.7 million troops. Anyways, that was a invitation set, not what we were trying to do there. We're actually just trying to check his stats there. Freya is coming in right now with the next rally, so we'll take a look and see how much damage Freya does. All these hits are pretty massive. Even when he wasn't burning, they were pretty massive, so you can see how massive that hit was as well. Got the report, another 12.5 million reds, 151 million drop on there. You can see we are still walking back with like 700k, so it's not even close to capping at this point, which makes sense because, again, once you lose one troop type, it's really hard to cap a rally. Two troop type rally or rally taking is very difficult because it just is. It's like you just don't have the damage at that point anymore. You don't have the 3 troop damage, especially if you're running like full counter boost and stuff like that. It gets very, very difficult to actually cap a rally. So we will have another rally coming in right now, about 3 seconds away. This will be from Morgan. I believe this is the last rally, and pretty much zero him after this point, or at least he has like 5 million troops or something left. But he's coming in right now. Let's see how big the drop is. This guy was pretty much mostly troops, by the way. He was 1.5 billion might, but like all troops. So he could have been a rally party trap. 15.3 million drop on that one. Massive hit there. 239 million drop from YP DMS. Only 5.8 million troops left. Technically, we could go in and solo him at this point, and it would be pretty easy. But there's another guild that came in and poured it on them, and actually it set a rally. We probably should have just anyways, the rally's coming in right now. We should have soloed him. Didn't matter. He came in, rallied him. We ended up going in for some solos at the end, but they stole the leader. So we could have came in and sold him there and actually got his leader, but in the end, the leader's not the biggest thing there. So you can see 321 million might was his ending might, and these are all the reports. So you can see the 13 million, 10 million, blah 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 blah. It just keeps going. Like, there's all these are so big. Even the first rally from Char hit him for 13.8 million. So he lost 11 point something million troops on the first rally, and that's when he had 100 million troops. Obviously, we full countered him. Char got capped on that one, but yeah, you can see even these other ones, 9.6, all these other ones down here. And then when we finally burned them was the first one, that was Sir Twins, who hit him for like 18 million on there. When he had 50 million troops left, he hit him for 18 million, which is pretty insane. I don't know. Maybe I'm old school, been playing this game a long time, but yeah. Me seeing these massive hits with this many troops is just insane to me, because when I first started rally trapping, like, this obviously wasn't a thing, but obviously stats were way different. Yeah, you can see there the Sir Twins one where he did it for 290 million, 18 million troop drop on that one. And then even the Morgan one at the end here, still hitting for 15, and Freya there hitting for 12 plus. So yeah, and again, that's the starting troops here. You can see he had 5 million of each tier 4, like almost 30 million of each tier 2, and it just wasn't enough. It wasn't even close to enough. Like, I was not expecting us to zero him this quickly, even though he's in his monster hunting gear. 27 minutes for a single guild to zero someone with 100 million troops is pretty fast. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, if you do want to join FU, I will leave the recruiting officers' IDs in the description down below. Go to the description, or in the top comment as well. Go to the top comment, just add them online, send them a message like, hey, I saw the recruitment on Duck Hunter's video. I want to join you guys, want to join in these amazing rallies and get in these amazing zeros. And again, since we have so many people, there's 200 plus people in this guild, you don't really have to send full sends most of the time. A lot of times you're sending 50, 100k, so you can actually get in a lot more rallies that way. It's a lot cheaper. We also have just banks and stuff like that we use for rallying and stuff like that. So if you need heals, we have heals. Obviously, that's kind of what you need for a war guild. We are a war guild, so keep that in mind. We are looking for people at tier 5 because you need to join rallies, and we need tier 5 in rallies. And sigils because we do Baron and Wonder Wars and stuff like that. So sigils are pretty important. We do Dragon Arena as well. Guildfest is not a requirement, so keep that in mind. You don't need to do Guildfest in this guild. We are just doing it sort of like willy-nilly, just because the reward's a little bit better, but it's not a requirement at all for this guild, so keep that in mind. So if you want to join a war guild, have a lot of fun. We do migrate every pretty quickly. So make sure you have some migration skulls. If you're really big, we do have a mite cap, I think, at this point, just because it's going to cost you too many migration skulls, and we migrate quite a bit. So make sure, I think you're under 2 bill or something like that, just so you can migrate with us, because we migrate quite often, so we can join some active kingdoms. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.